Today we're here on Chris in Action's account. He's got a lot of summons, and I'm making him very nervous right now because we logged into his account like 20 minutes ago. He's watching from an alt account, and we haven't started summoning at all yet, and he's probably just sitting there like, we're not getting any Nat 5s. Why don't I let this guy summon on my account? So we're going to start it off. Hopefully we get something soon because he's probably freaking... Oh, he doesn't have as many as I thought he did. Okay, that's good. That's good. Getting scared for a second. Oh, we're also... I don't know what's going on with the screen. It's decided it's broken. We just did a video. I don't know why it's broken now. Everything is broken, guys. I've just gotten worse through the years. You would think that I would get better over time, figure out what I'm doing, kind of get into my groove. Never happened. Nope. Not at all. Just continues to get worse. That's why we need an early retirement. Balls. 10 years? I can't believe I did this for 10 years. That's crazy. I feel like I've lived so many lives. There's like these phases. Do you guys ever feel like that? It's like you go through phases of your life and you're like, man, that last phase, it almost seems like I was a different person in it. Yeah? I don't know, there's these things that I think about. I was talking to my wife earlier today, and see, like the fact that I'm married, that's crazy. Didn't think that was ever gonna happen. I'm way too immature. Yeah, so I was talking to her earlier today, and I'm like, I get this thing where there's just so much that I have to do, and instead of just literally doing any of those things, like that would still be progress, doing anything, even if it's the wrong thing, even if it's like not the most efficient or not the optimal thing that I should be focusing on. If I just did, like literally just did one of the things, one of the 200 things. Oh, here we go. That might be a dupe. I mean, it looks like it's a dupe. It would say new if it was new. So, yeah. Yeah, if I literally did anything, but instead I will spend way too much time trying to figure out what the most efficient thing to do at any given time is, when I could just be doing anything and making more progress, but instead I spend all the time trying to analyze. I think it's called analysis paralysis. Isn't that what it's called? And she was like, yeah, you've just explained my whole life. It's literally my whole life. But we're as different as we are in some ways, we are very similar in other ways. Like, very different backgrounds, very different life paths, like very different life paths, but we see eye to eye in certain areas. So it's kind of nice. I remember I was going somewhere with that, and then I forgot. I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, there's like one phase of life and another phase of life. I can't believe I played video games for the past... I can't believe I played one video game for the past 10 years. Not video games. One video game every day for the past 10 years. Oh my God. That's wild. I think a lot of people watching this would agree. Like, yep, I can't believe I've been doing it too. Hopefully you guys did more than just play Summoner's War for the past 10 years. So, yeah, it's just so wild. And now I've been in this zone of trying to make up for the past 10 years of my life, not really furthering any like career, just doing YouTube, which people don't realize. They're like, oh, YouTube's such a great job. Like, it can be. It is not as bad as other things are, and depending on how good you are at it, you can make money. Most people don't, but you can make money. But at the end of it, like, where are you in any industry, in any career field? So there's another person that works with me, not with me. He works at the same company. He works in a different city, but he also does YouTube as well. Man, I should probably give him a plug. remember his channel. But yeah, he was doing like retro game reviews, I think, and he does some things about like ports. Like he will. Oh, here we go, Pungbeck. Had 2.5 so far. Not bad, not bad. And it's new and it's good. I really like Pungbeck. So after the video, because we just did a video the other day, I just kept using him. I was like, he's effective. I need to clear some arena wings. I'm just gonna keep using Pungbeck. And I was using him with Farad. So yeah, but this guy does, he like reviews, like if a port comes out, like a game gets a remake, he'll go through all the differences of like what's the new one and the old one, and if it's really worth it or whatever. But yeah, he didn't go as crazy over the top trying to make 5,000 videos, 6,000 videos, however many videos. It's over 6,000. I just need to make another 3,000 videos, and then I can just keep yelling it's over 9,000. So I guess I'm going to be a YouTuber for another couple of years. Just until we get 9,000 videos out, guys. Not Summoner's War videos. Don't get excited. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Just videos in general. Wild. It's also sad. Maybe not sad for you, sad for me, that all those old videos, really they're gonna have no value moving forward, which I think is my biggest, like that is the thing that I wish I could change in the future. Is or not in the future. That's the thing that I wish I could change is going back and saying, hey, do things that people are still gonna want to watch in a few years. You know, trends come and go, video games come and go, they get popular, they lose popularity. But, you know, if you have a video on YouTube of like how to change a carburetor in a 1995 cars, there's not too many 1995 cars driving around anymore. Not as many as there was in 1995, for example. But like if you have how to change a carburetor on a Honda Civic, let's say 2010. There's still 2010 Honda Civics driving around. There's still going to be people watching that video regardless, 10, 20 years in the future. Or 10, 20 years after that car is made. So something like that, there's like long-term value in it. But like a balance patch video, it's like, that is valid for 2 weeks and then no one gives a damn about it after that. You know? Or like all these videos like, hey, let's first test of like a, you know, Fire BK from like 7 years ago. That's irrelevant. The unit is not even the same unit anymore. Or like Dragon's B10. No one cares about Dragon's B10. There's Dragon's B12. Also, Dragon's B10 is not even the same dungeon as it was years ago. Things have changed. There's one less wave. There used to be more waves in that dungeon. More waves of enemies, so it's a little different strategy. So yeah, so much has changed. Monsters changed. So there's a lot of videos that are just useless sitting there on YouTube servers. So I just wish that I did videos that had some more long-term potential than just it's dead after a couple weeks. You know what I mean? Or a couple months. Because you know, some videos are still relevant after, you know, a couple years, but everything eventually just becomes irrelevant. Especially if tastes change and the game is not as popular as it used to be. Any game, not just Summoner's War, just any game. I think that's one of the things with people that are trying to be gaming YouTubers. Like, they have to just stay relevant. So, something I was never able to do. So, yeah, the kind of my doom is tied to Summoner's War. So I'm trying to fix that. Yeah, I got things going. I got things working, but you know, it doesn't happen overnight. And I'm very impatient. I need everything I do to happen overnight. Otherwise, I'm like, I'm quitting this. It didn't work. It's been a day. Might have to stick with something for more than a day. If my wife's watching this, she's like, yeah, I should hope you're going to stick with things for more than a day. It's been a year. already. Almost a year. It's wild. I mean, by the time you're watching this, some people are stragglers. Actually, I don't know when this is going to get uploaded. Probably a year by the time you're watching this. It's wild. She tolerated me for a year. It's impressive. She's got a high pain tolerance. That's why she likes that I'm out of the house. She's like, I need you out working at a day job so that you're not frustrating me all day. Even though if I was here, it would be the same situation. I would just be in this room working, and she'd be playing whatever the fun gacha game of the month is. She's doing Wuthering Waves right now, and she's complaining about the lag in that game. And then she started up Honkai again. She was like doing her whatever in Wuthering Waves, and then she closed out of that and started up Honkai. And she's like, it's so smooth, it almost feels too smooth because of all the lag in Wuthering Waves. What company is Wuthering Waves? I would know this. Keep hitting this microphone. Kuro Games. They just keep referencing Genshin Impact in the description for it. It's basically Genshin Impact. It's a laggy Genshin Impact, guys. That's what it is. Why can't I go to Kuro Games? No. Is it not on here? It is not here. Okay. Because they did other stuff, right? I know they did other stuff. Right. No, just Wuthering Waves. Oh, it didn't really get good reviews. I'm assuming it's the lag and the fact that it's got tons of microtransactions. And a bunch of people are probably like, it's a Genshin clone. Genshin, 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 Genshin. I mean, it is a lot like Genshin, though. It is a laggy Genshin Impact. The cutscenes look great, though. No more Nat 5s? You're done giving us Nat 5s? Feels Batman. Oh, I see that light chimera here. What'd they say about the... Oh, they didn't say anything about the blessings. I'm gonna use... Should I use Better Judgment? Maybe. Because I do... Do you need all of these if these are dupes? Let's see what they're doing with the Annabelle. I feel like we should do the Annabelle here. It's a dupe Annabelle. I mean, you could use a dupe Annabelle, don't get me wrong, but I think 2 blessings is pretty nice. He didn't tell me either way about the blessings, so... What else? What is he missing? What could be really nice for him? Oh, Fire Monkey would be nice. Oh, there's a few fire ones. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll try to get him fires. A good fire unit. Oh, he's got a few LDs. He's got the light vampire too. Not too many, but yeah, at least he's got 2. I have the game sound off, right? I hope I do. Otherwise, this is a very frustrating video to watch. It'd be nice to get him a good new Fire 5-star. Not this. Not the Death Knight. We don't want that. RNG, please. Fire Totemus, man. That'd be a nice, solid uniform. I saw he's missing that. I saw he's missing John. Fire, Sky Surfer. Fire Silver Surfer. I looked at my... Oh, good. It didn't pop up on the screen. I looked at my analytics. I am like an analytics fiend. I am always looking at analytics. Oh, that's weird. One day, like, it just dropped off a cliff, the revenue. I'm looking at the tech channel thing, right? And I'm hoping that it dropped off for the... It was that Saturday, like, it was a third revenue. I'm like, what the... And every time it happens, Saturdays are always for something like that. People are not at school, not at work, not working on furthering their education. Weekends, always down. Always. Every single time. So I know to not freak out. I'm like, this is every weekend. It just drops to half what it is for the rest of the week. But yeah, I was like, maybe, because it dropped more than usual. I was like, maybe I'm overreacting and people are just on vacation for the 3-day weekend. And I think that's what it is. But man, I don't know. It also seemed like ad revenue was like the RPM was down. So RPM is revenue per mil. So it's the amount that that advertisers are willing to pay for 1,000 views on their ad. So. And that's exactly why I wanted to do the tech the stock channel, because finance stuff is really high RPM. Like those get-rich-quick scams. I hate it so much that, first off, these people have these get-rich-quick scams. They're not actually helping people get rich quick. They're just feeding them some kind of BS course. They're like, take my course, it's $300 for a digital e-course, and you shove it up your butthole, and then you're gonna make $1 billion overnight. It's like, that's not, you need to teach them financial literacy. That's what you need to actually teach them. You're not a get rich quick course that's like an ebook and you sign into the website and then you go through and watch videos that are kind of pointless, and you just like, here's how to sell a and half of these get-rich-quick courses are just teaching people how to create get-rich-quick courses on the internet. And that's multi-level marketing at its core. That's just like, it's right there, slapping everyone in the face. Like, yep, you got scammed. Here's how to scam other people. And then the ad revenue on top of that garbage is also good, which pisses me off. It's like you scam people and then you get rewarded double for it. But it seems like that's just how the world works now. Scam people, and then not only do you make money doing it, but you also make extra money because other people want you to help them scam people too. Like, wow, it's wild. Because like all the crypto things will advertise on those. And then stock market companies. Just whatever. Everyone wants to get rich quick. That's not the right way to do it, by the way. It's just, get rich quick is, here's the actual way to get rich quick, is understand your balance sheet, like your personal balance sheet, your financial statement, and get really efficient with that. Learn to cut your costs, learn to find ways to reduce your tax liabilities, and to generate revenue that is sustainable long-term revenue. That's how to get rich quick. It's not quick, but it's a healthy way of being financially stable, and anyone can do it. You can do any job. So, yeah. Get rich quick. That never works. Okay, does it never work? Some people just fall into getting lucky and whatever. You're in the right place at the right time. You decide to invest in like Apple, and then it goes crazy, like decades ago, whatever. And then it goes crazy. You forget about it. You're like, oh my goodness, the apple that I bought, that my parents bought me at graduation decades ago is now worth $1 million. I forgot about that. Someone out there watching right now is like, I do remember my parents or someone buying me stocks, and I have those, and I wonder what they're worth now. Good question. Because sometimes I'll be, there'll be a conversation going on, and then I'll remember, I'm like, oh, I have this money sitting in this account doing this thing. I forgot about that. Not great to forget about it. Why are we not getting Nat 5s? Can we please? We got Anavel, we got Pungbeck. That's all we got, right? We got Anavel, we got Pungbeck, now we got Disappointment. Fantastic. Get rich quick. That's why there's so many match 3 games out there. No one's making the match 3 games like, we want to really revolutionize the gaming industry by making another match 3 game or another idle game. It's like, what can we throw together in a month? Let's do that. Maybe it'll catch fire, and then it doesn't. And then they're like, it didn't work. Let's do more garbage. But I wouldn't get into game development anymore. New Overdupe, and it's a great unit too. Very nice. Win's where it's at today on this account, apparently. Win to win. We have 204 10-year specials. We could get some shiny stuff from there. We could. 9-year scroll. Are we doing the 9-year scrolls? 2 Transcendence. I am assuming we're doing the 9-year scrolls. I didn't realize we had 9-year scrolls. Wow. It's wild. How long was he saving? He's got 9-year scrolls. So he's saving at least a year. That's how the scrolls work. 9-year scrolls come out at the 9-year anniversary. Water Desert Warrior. New. Well, we should get famous last words. We should get another Nat 5, so I'm not too bummed that we still have a blessing to pop. But I'm just hoping we can get this, get the stuff that's good enough. He's watching on his separate account, though, so he knows what we're getting. Like, nothing is going to be a surprise for him. Aw, man. Yep. I can. I'm just emailing him to see if we can, if he gets back to us. If he doesn't get back to us, I'll just use Better Judgment. So, and if he does, we'll just do whatever he says about feeding or not feeding. We should err on the side of caution and just leave them and not feed them. So maybe we'll do that. I'm not going to say I will do that, but maybe we might. Because I don't know if he's thinking that he's going to have a second Anavel to build and play around with after I just fed it. But because you could use a second Anavel. I just felt like he's missing a lot of stuff, and it'd be nice for him to get some new things versus dupes. I mean, trading a dupe Anavel for a Smicer, I'll take that any day. Any day. The Smicer is going to be more valuable than that. So yeah, let's do actually the 9-year special scrolls first. Didn't these not have the 10 pulls at first? Not at first. When they first did the 10 pulls, there was something that it was like 10 pulls were not an option for, because Comptrollers was like, no one still has these scrolls, and then people were like, we still have these scrolls, we want 10 pulls to apply to them. And Colin's just like, oh, okay, we'll fix it. I don't really know what he's looking for. Maybe he was looking for... Yeah, it's fine. That should be fine. We'll pick the newer ones. More likely to need skill ups. Because I was thinking maybe we should have picked the samurai. Because you fuse some nat 5s with that. Newer unit. Let's see. I didn't hear anything from. Well, I only messaged him a couple minutes ago, so really not that surprising to not hear back yet. Hopefully, hopefully we get some nice shiny LDs. That's what I'm hoping for. Did he tell me anything else? From what it seems like... From what it seems like he wants us to do the... Feed all dupes. He said all. He didn't say... Because he's got some in storage. Does that mean feed the ones in storage too? I mean, I would assume that he would have already fed them if he wanted them fed. So, yeah, we'll feed the water chimera. It's just easier to get skill ups on the other ones than the string master. So, let's... Yeah, the other ones are kind of nice to have dupes of, though, so we'll... I mean, also, he could have fed them if he wanted, so we're going to keep those. There's really no point. If he knows he could have fed them and he didn't, then, you know, he also could have locked them if he wanted. You could argue that either way. Oh, new cyborg. I'm still waiting for those Asuras to get buffed. Comtros knows that if they buff those, they're going to be useful. They might not be useful. I've seen balance patches. I know. Let's do another Lucian. Can never have too many Lucians. Trust me, I know from experience, you can never have too many Lucians. Black Tea Bunny. I just pick whatever the newest one is. Because they're more likely to need skill ups for those. I know I'm a broken record. I like the blessings for the Nat 4s. Oh, this is not a Nat 4. This is a Nat 5. Here we go. And it didn't use up a blessing either. Very nice. I'm not a huge fan of the Water Mercenary Queen, but, you know. At least it's a new. New versus dupe. Desert. Oh, no. Desert Warrior. Really would be nice to see. I think the fire one's okay. But that wind one, jeez. And Countros is not, they're not even, they're not giving him any room. He's so bad. He's so bad. He's so bad. Why is he so bad? More cyborgs, yeah. Because he just fused Okebi. Skill ups. We're getting Nat 5s here. I just want, I want the crazy ones always. I want just always the best ones. Did we even do videos on those, let's do this, I guess. I don't know. I'm indifferent to that one. to that choice. All about the same value of skill ups, I suppose. I don't remember what I was saying. I started saying something and then oh my goodness. More cyborgs. Let's go. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. New Water Asura. Man, they need buffs. Just if they put some debuffs on them, that would be super good. Really, all they need is debuffs. Or just more scaling, because I feel like a lot of people were disappointed with the scaling on that the water one at least. All right, last 10 pull of the 9-year scrolls. What do we have left? 204 10 years. Now we have the 10-year scrolls. Smicer, though. That's a win. 2 Transcendence. I don't know what month they would want on their stones, so... Let's go. Let's see what we get from here. Fire and Stone Fighter. I kind of want to do the LDs right now. We should do the LDs right now, right? We should. Because we're not going to get any LDs. Well, we might get LDs from here. Let's do the LDs. Let's jiggle some stuff. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have to jiggle? That is not the same transmog, so it looks weird. They have none of the units out here that would make sense to jiggle. None of the dupes. Well, we know what we have to do anyway. Hopefully it's worth it though. Hopefully we get them some good new units, some nice lightning. Come to us, some nice lightning. Come to us. Is this new, or if this is new, this is great. It is new, congratulations. Nice new tableau. I don't know if you guys heard that. I don't know if the microphone picked up or not. That was my face. Nice. I'm falling apart. Things just cracking, falling off. My bones are coming out. That's how you know you're getting old. That's how you know. All right, LD Lightning number 2. Not bad. Brand new Kinky. After the nerf, but, you know, you can't win them all, I suppose. Still, we dodged the Hall of Heroes so far. 3rd LD Lightning. Can we continue to dodge the Hall of Heroes? We cannot. There we go. That was new, though. I guess that works. Was a Hall of Heroes, though. Just waiting for the one day Frigate's gonna be a Hall of Heroes. Count was like, yeah, you should just stay until... They don't want me to stay until then. They're like, no. As soon as you leave, it's gonna be a Frigate Hall of Heroes. Mark my words. Timestamp that. As soon as I leave, Frigate Hall of Heroes. It's gonna happen. Let's do these. Oh, do these again. Would be nice. Oh, the battery's... Well, we recorded multiple videos in a row, so... The show must go on. Oh my goodness, we're not getting anything anymore. Okay. Well, congratulations. No more LD lightning. We got three LD lightnings from that. Wow. That's disappointing. They had a lot of LDs. We got a couple new ones, but yeah, let's see if we should probably do the 10 years first. Nah, we'll do these. We'll do these first. Then we'll go to the 10 years. Because we could get LD5s from those. So we save those for later. So many summons. I don't want to know how many summons I've done over the years. Because you gotta imagine, if we've done 1,000 summons a week. Oh. Why am I winded? I did nothing. I've literally done nothing today. Oh my god. I'm winded because I ate pizza, and that's what happens when you're old, is you eat 2 slices of pizza, but you're old, and that is exercise. Savage. So, times 52 weeks a year times 10 years. Really? Seems like it should be more than that. 500,000. 500,000 summons. Unless we've done 2,000 summons a week. If you guys think we did 2,000 summons a week, on average, we've done 1,000,000 summons. 2,000 summons a week on average for 10 years. A lot of summons. Wait a second. No, yeah, that's correct. There's a lot. There's a lot of summons. I feel like Irongrown had us beat, but then he just stopped and he's like, "I'm gonna do Pokemon. I can't keep doing all these summons." And then we're like, "Continue to these summons. Let's go crazy." Just summon until my head falls off. You know what's the saddest thing is, I don't know if this is sad or not, is that still, oh my goodness, it's, never mind. Oh, I gotta say it now, it's financially, it makes more sense to continue doing YouTube than it does to continue working the day job. Yeah, that seems like it should be the opposite way around in a normal functioning society. But this is not a normal functioning society we live in, and people don't really appreciate anything. So, hey, speaking of appreciating, we got a brand new, not brand new, it's not new. It's a dupe. But yeah, you know employers don't appreciate anything. But that's how it's supposed to be though. Ooh, is this new? Let's see. It is not. Wow. We're gonna have to feed some of these things, guys. Wow, we're getting a lot. I'm gonna keep doing this because we're on a hot streak of getting these Nat 5s, but there's a lot of dupes happening. Jeez. Whoa! Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Are these Transcendent Scrolls? I'm starting to get that feeling that these might be Transcendent Scrolls. Wow, this is wild. This is wild. How many Nat 5s in a row? They are legendary scrolls, but they're legendary. So you have an increased chance of getting a Nat 5 from them, but it's not like just an 80% chance. That was insane. And don't worry, we're going to feed those for blessings. I mean, we got to feed them either way, but that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, maybe we feed him now. Maybe we feed him now. What do we feed? We gotta feed some demons. Oh man, we're gonna have it. We'll feed 3, and then we'll come back to it. We'll see if we pop those. There's the back to back to back to back time gates, guys. Excuse me. I wouldn't mind some more of those twin angels. Oh, the dupe smicer might not be bad to have. I haven't tried a dupe smicer. I found out actually that I don't have smicer in my main. Didn't realize that. All the smicer gameplay was all happening on the Europe server account. Some of it on the Asia server account on a video recently. A month ago or whatever. Still haven't built it, but you know, that's yeah. Great unit. I didn't build it because I don't want to. I just didn't build it because I was gonna build it when I'm ready to do a video on it. Gotta do these magic boxes that give us apparently nothing in return. Unless we need all of those water demons. Maybe. Probably not. Let's see. Did they rune this up? They did. It's not runed well enough. Yeah, we're going to have to... We don't have to feed it, but yeah. I feel like they would want a dupe CR though. So she should be faster, but... Or are they using the demon? Demon would be... Where's demon? Okay, so they didn't even finish the demon. Alright. And we're close to another one. Wow, feels kind of bad that we just fed so much. We fed so much. Because it's really like, if you think about it at that level, then it's not a new Nat 5 every 200 scrolls. It's now you're feeding the one after you. I mean, if you feed half of them, right? If you've been playing for such a long time, you have all these things. And you're feeding half the Nat 5s you get because they're dupes, then it's a new Nat 5 every 400 scrolls, every 500 scrolls. So, yeah, it's... The longer you play, the more disappointing the summons are. That is a fact. I think that after all of this chaos and craziness and transition... this life transition is finished, you know, then I'm hoping that I actually get a chance to enjoy games more and like play them for fun. I probably will just not play games at all, because this is what happened before YouTube. Is if I wasn't making games, I was just not playing them. I would play like enough to see what's going on. Well. Like get ideas for things that we're working on, but not really play them. So I think anything that I played through in the past like 20 years was something really, really good. We don't need to dupe Vanessa. And we're ready for another blessing whenever. So we have 21 legendary attributes. We have, let's do these 10-year special scrolls. So much I want to play too. Okay, light archer. I think this is new. Is it? That is new. Don't ask me how I knew that that one was new. That's the thing I focused on. I'm like, oh, light archer. He's missing that one. Why? I don't know. There's so many games that come out though. I would never want to start that up again. Start making video games again. That was rough. That was rough 10 years ago. Nowadays, there's so much out there. There's so much competition. It's easier than ever to start getting into it and make something very forgettable and mediocre. And people only really care about the things that are exceptional and spectacular. No one cares about anything else. Oh, Dark Sniper. This was a Holy Heroes, though. So maybe they didn't farm it. Or maybe they didn't summon it yet. But yeah, people just care about the best games. Or really good games that are free to play. Oh my god. We just keep getting dupes! Oh, it's rough. I'm trying to get new stuff, but, you know, Comp2us has a different, yeah. That's why I think that, really, I'm not going to, but if I was to get into games again, like developing games, I would develop something that was niche and served a specific purpose for a specific audience. I would not try to make the next Call of Duty. I do not have the cash available to fund capital is what I was looking for. To fund a multi-million-dollar something like that. You would just sink so much money and so much time into it, hoping that it would work. But you really can't compete. That's why I thought that I was talking about that mouse game, where it was like, it looks like Steamboat Willie. It looks like the first-person shooter mixed with an old, like the original Mickey Mouse cartoon. So I think that it's very smart, because then people aren't going to directly compare you to Call of Duty, Battlefield. I was gonna say Fortnite. Fortnite and Call of Duty are very different games. You know, all the other shooter games, they're going to say, that is something totally different. We've not seen that before. And it is going to do well. I guarantee it's going to do well. That's also why I thought Palworld was going to do well. I'm like, they're taking Minecraft, Genshin, and Pokemon, sticking guns and rocket launches on them, and shoving them all together. And I'm like, this is so ridiculous and stupid that it sticks out, and people are going to play it. It also needs to be a good game, right? So if it's ridiculous and stupid and just a garbage, then it's just ridiculous, stupid garbage. But if it's ridiculous and stupid and a good game that people put effort into making, then it's going to be unique and it's going to stand out. Hey, Light Cyborg. I've basically just told you how to make millions of dollars in this video, so you're welcome. Or how to just throw away millions of dollars trying to make video games. Which one is this one? Fire Ivor. And a Wind Ivor. Witcher Scrolls. Which one is this? Fire Siri. They all look the same. They always look the same. Okay, Water Triss. 9-year legendary scroll. Got a couple SWCs. Oh, the Pungbeck. We don't need the Pungbeck anymore. Also, they don't need the Fire Mage anymore. I feel like that's a solid one to try to get. Shizuka, Belly. Samoth. They don't want Samoth? There's a lot of stuff that's good. All right, let's do this. We're going to just get 4 stars anyway. It doesn't matter. Oh, we get more than 4 stars. Okay. 9-year legendary. That's exactly what I expected. Exactly what I expected. All right, 21 legendary attributes, and then we have the 2 transcendence, and we will call it a day. we're not gonna feed anything else. They can feed whatever they want after this. Maybe we get some fun LD stuff. Oh, well, we got some LD stuff. It's just the exact same thing as we just summoned. I'm hoping for 3 new units. Out of all of these, 3 new units before the end of the video. That was wild, though. That little cluster of like 6 nat 5s back to back. It wasn't completely back to back, but close enough. Let's do that again. Count us. Let's do it. It was fun. Let's do that again. They're like, no, we're not in the market for people having fun. We want it to be just fun enough for them to not quit. Just fun enough for them to farm all day, spend all their money, and not quit. But we don't want them to actually enjoy things. That is how free-to-play freemium games work. I did not make that up. That is how they actually work. That is the actual strategy. They have seminars teaching these things. Not joking, not sarcasm. There's an actual business model. There's a whole psychology behind it. Didn't make any of this up. This feels like a blessing. And it is a oh my god. Okay, we're definitely picking the Sea Emperor. There's no question about it. Congratulations. Not another demon. Not another. They really want to give us demons today. Wow. But no LD demons. Typical. Typical come to us. All right. So we got 1 new thing out of that. And we get 2 more news from the Transcendence. Please not just a selection of dupes. Oh my goodness. Okay, new. There we go. Easy choice. What is with the demons? Why do they keep giving us demons? Oh my god. Last one. It's gonna be a choice of 2 demons. Well, it's dupes, but at least at least what? I don't know, guys. I don't know. We got some good stuff though. Congratulations. We got a Smicer or 2. We got, yeah, new Molong, Pungback, Poseidon, Wind Pure Vanilla. Did I say Smicer? Smicer. I probably said Smicer. Britta. That's her name, right? Yeah. And a handful of LDs. I wish we got more for the amount of scrolls that we had and the amount that they saved, but yeah, at least we got some new stuff. We should have got more. Whatever. We got a lot of dupes. We got a nice amount of nat 5s. They were just dupe after dupe after dupe. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys getting some good summons this week. I will see you as always in the next one.